After avoiding swinging cutlasses and dodging bullets while running away for his life, Martin Kira is back in the Gambia to tell his story and seek justice.
I'm a Ghanaian, came to Gambia, we decided to go to Europe, was arrested in police station. Later they came for us, they brought it in the forest, they killed the rest of my guys, we are about 50 and over, and I have chance to escape.
The moment is not an easy one for Martin because 44 of 55 passengers of the boat they were traveling in to Spain 13 years ago were Ghanaians like him. Getting his government to pursue justice for them is his mission as the lone survivor of the massacre.
We want to see who is responsible of these killings. Yes, and to prove, the person must be proved in court.
What happened was, they were all discovered waiting by the beach here in Barra as they tried to hire a fishing boat to take them to a mothership waiting for them outstream.
We are going to join the vessel at the seas. So the time we find difficult to locate the captain, that brought us to Banjul here. And there is a light. Okay, now we are in the Gambia. Let's go and find captain so that he can give us proper direction. We sent them around 9:30 to go and find canoe. We have waited from 9:30 to 10, 11, 12 to 1, 2, 3. But we don't know what is going on in the Barra. We keep on waiting at the beach here.
When the boat arrived, they quickly jumped in, only to discover that it had only one person of the three they sent, and the rest were police officers.
After joining the canoe, it became like police has arrested us. Okay, if police has been arrested, it's not a big deal, it's police. So they send us to Barra town, the ferry station, and there is a waiting police, around 25 to 30 policemen with gun. So they march us, they lie us with our bags straight to Barra town police station. It's around 8 p.m. in the night. So the elders of Barra town, they came in and said, oh, if the Ghanaians and Nigerians, probably they are traveling. And after some minutes they left, and the officer in charge is a CID man with white shirt, a long, slim man. He came in, opened his office. If you go in, you present your ID card, you write your name, you go out and other one came. So later 207 bars came in for 30 of our guys. So they brought them to Banjul through a vessel. And we, the rest 20, around 9 p.m. they came for us. They put it in Navy boats. There the beating started. So at that time, plenty soldiers, more soldiers coming with gun. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You want to destroy Gambia? You see what we do to you. So inside the vessel is, you can't describe the situation. Beatings here and there. Some of them lost their teeth, blood everywhere. Nobody, they just ask, what are you doing here? If you want to talk, shut up. Police take everything.
According to Martin, they were tragically mistaken for mercenaries on a mission to attack and topple the brutal former president of the Gambia, Yahya Jammeh. What happened next was unexpected, brutal, and constitute the worst human rights violation of Jammeh's 22-year rule in terms of lives taken.
We was thinking that these people are going to put us in the sea because the way they are beating us in the vessel, but we were very lucky at that time. They sent us to Banjul port where there is soldiers waiting, about 150 to 200 over soldiers with gun, military, police, everybody was there. So when you come down from the vessel, there is first soldier you meet, you have a long cutlass, you have a talisman everywhere, you have a round hat, there's a horn at the top, and immediately you come down from the vessel, you put the cutlass at your top here, your shirt, just tear, and they take all your money with you because we have all our money with us. Charles Taylor did not take any money from anyone because we decide when we join the vessel, there we will pay. So there is a white silver there. They take all the dollars we have with us, they put it inside. And the first 30 has been beaten up. You will find it difficult to identify this is this guy or this guy. And they have been taken off their shirts, taken off half naked, and they have been tied by a rope. They use a long rope to tie 30 of them. They use this to tie you after they use to tie another one. So they are sitting down there and beatings from back, from front, everywhere.
Since his defeat in election and his exile to Equatorial Guinea, Martin has been making efforts to bring the former president of the Gambia, Yahya Jammeh, to trial in Ghana.
If Ghana could prosecute this case, then that would be a step towards accountability. And we discussed it with the Gambian victims who said, yes, we know the time isn't right yet here. Let's start with that case. And we talked about it with the Gambian government.
Reed Brody of Human Rights Watch has a reputation for hunting dictators and bringing them to justice.
The worst massacre in terms of numbers that occurred during Yahya Jammeh's period in power was the massacre of 56, we believe, migrants from Ghana, Togo, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, as well as one Gambian in 2005.
He succeeded with the former Chadian President Hissène Habré after he eluded his day in court in Senegal for 17 years. Today, Habré is in jail in Senegal, where he was hiding in and where he got tried. Is this possible in the case of Yahya Jammeh?
Nobody believes that Yahya Jammeh should be prosecuted in Equatorial Guinea. It's a dictatorship. There's no independent judiciary. But Equatorial Guinea can't just protect Yahya Jammeh, as the president of Equatorial Guinea once said. Equatorial Guinea has ratified the Torture Convention. That's the same convention that was used to prosecute and arrest Pinochet. It's the same convention that was used to set up the court that prosecuted Hissène Habré. And that convention says that if a man or if a woman, that convention says that if a person alleged to have committed torture comes into your territory, you have an obligation to extradite or to prosecute. So if Gambia or Ghana or ECOWAS demands, requests Yahya Jammeh's extradition, Equatorial Guinea can't just say no. They have to do something. They have to prosecute or extradite. And here, obviously, the hope is that Yahya Jammeh would be extradited to a country where he could get a fair trial.